Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your shoutcaster Bazil. Welcome to another practice cast here for myself. During this cast, I'm going to be talking to myself and telling myself not to do things and catching myself on making sure that I do everything correctly. And if you guys notice any bad habits I have or short weird ticks that I have or things that I'm doing incorrectly, please say so in the comments below. I do appreciate the feedback. And this is going to be Team FML, aka We Have No Creativity, on the red side. And on the fighting for the blue team, we are going to have Team Sync, which is another well-known team. So two well-known teams fighting off here in a good amount of spectacular visions and whatnot. So nothing unusual with some of these builds here, but I believe it is Team Sync. They look like a lot of pugs. I saw Team Sync. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to go with Team Sync just because that's usually who plays on this team, I believe. So we're going to start here just momentarily. And we're going to follow Crunk. Crunk. And we're going to watch the splits here just momentarily. And it looks like we are going to see JWoww actually just leap out ahead here and instantly going for this henge here for Team Sync right now. And it looks like both teams electing to possibly ignore both of the chieftains right now. We are going to see Stunning Styles get to the middle first, a little bit ahead of Kensuda. I believe that's how you say the name. I apologize if I butchered that. But our first major engagement here is at the henge here. And we are going to see, it looks like, a good amount of damage come from either player. And I believe that JWoww is going to be leading the contender for damage not dealt right now. Unfortunately, it looks like Tarkus, I believe that's how you say the name, Tarkus, is doing a pretty good job at actually keeping JWoww completely out of balance right now. JWoww going to, of course, be popping that shield there. Unfortunately, FML just had a player go down. It looks like Soul is very, very low as well here. So right now, it looks like FML in a very, very tight spot there. They don't have a. They are the only one with a point there, generating points. But unfortunately, they are being kind of killed left and right there. We haven't seen a single player for the blue, for Team Sync actually go down there. And I'm actually seeing quite a different amount of people from different teams on the blue team. So out of just kind of respect, I'm just going to call them the blue team right now because I did see at least 3 different team members on the blue team. So it looks like they're just kind of pugging and having a good time tonight. And it looks like the next major engagement that JWoww wants to be at is big explosion there in the middle right there. And we are going to see a Staff Guardian come up as well and try and completely dismantle JWoww's plans there. It was about to jump there, did kind of say maybe. Stunning Styles actually going to try and come up there. A lot of AoE damage being done onto this key point there. Giant Bomb did just go off and knocked a couple people down there as well, but we are seeing a ton of AoE damage come out from both sides of the point. Lots of condition damage being popped onto Stunning Styles here. We do see Kensuda actually go down there. Unfortunately, Stunning Styles is down as well here, but he is stealth a little bit, and we are going to see him possibly get rallied. He does get rallied there. Nice job there by FML. We are seeing some more AoE damage getting put onto the point there. He is going to channel that Might ability, giving his teammates an extra boost of damage here. Unfortunately, Tarkus does go down there as well for the blue team. And Tarkus is actually from I Eat Rice, which is one of the teams in the Apples and Axes tournament. So we look forward to them. Seeing actually in action there. We are seeing Stunning Styles just kind of slowly kill his opponent. Maybe he doesn't like Rice. Unfortunately, his opponent does go down there, and Stunning Styles is going to be able to live to fight another day. Right now, Team FML, which is the red team, doing a pretty good job at keeping the lead with that 1 point there. Right now, just kind of a small engagement here in the left side of the blue team's spawning point there. Going to try and go towards the keep there. The keep is completely undefended right now. We are seeing the... I can never say his name right. Let's go here. Croc. There we go. Croc. I got it. We're seeing Croc being a little bit trolly here, and his signature Heartseeker to Heartseeker stealth build, which is just something that he does so well. He's just mastered this very, very well here. He can last for a long time in stealth. Weird. Apologize for the hiccups there. We are seeing Gottmite desperately try and lay down some AoE damage to say, hey, I'm here. Never mind. I'm not going to finish that statement. I don't know why I thought of that. But we are seeing Kruk actually using Dagger Storm, which is very, very interesting because he usually uses the Thieves Guild, which summons 2 Thieves, which blinds your opponents pretty much indefinitely the entire time they're out there. And we are seeing right now Kruk, unfortunately, dealing some heavy amounts of damage and not dealing a lot of damage to the other opponent, which, of course, is Gottmite. Gottmite being a very, very kind of hefty engineer there. We are seeing both teams score of 1 point there. The points right now are very, very even, pretty neck and neck, about 10-point difference there, give or take a couple points there. Kruk and Gottmite battling out for who is the better point defender. Unfortunately, the engineer is going to win out there, unfortunately, and we are going to see FML bring up another point contending, and that is going to be a close point for the blue team, not contested there, almost getting completely contested and completely actually shot out from the blue team right there. Just that sliver left right there. I'm not entirely sure why that actually counts, but it does count. Unfortunately, it did not actually get capped, and maybe it was getting decapped, and I just missed it there, unfortunately. But it looks like the mine as well is getting decapped as well there, and unfortunately, it looks like Kruk actually just kind of came back and waited for Gottmite to come. Gottmite saying, "No way, Jose, this is not going to actually be able to happen here." Kruk trying to desperately see if he can try and do some. Wow, my frame rate just dropped. Hello, that was random. And unfortunately, Gottmite did just switch to his grenades, and that's going to be doing a lot of AoE damage there onto Kruk there. Kruk actually doing a very, very good job at kind of staying away from a lot of the immobilization that Gottmite is able to do. And we are seeing another good Dagger Storm come up, and we are going to see JWoww actually assist Gottmite there versus Kruk. And Kruk is going to say, "I'm out," and going to be doing, again, his signature Heartseeker, and possibly try and troll the point once again, just kind of waiting there to see what's going to happen. Going back onto the onto the keep, we see another more just AoE damage kind of being dealt by both members of the team here. Wall of Reflect did just come out, and we do see the Warrior Devi actually try and do some big AoE stuns there onto the onto the red team as well there. But once again, we do see, unfortunately, another member of the blue team, Ostrich Eggs. It looks like he clipped through the wall there, but unfortunately, he's okay there. His team is going to be able to find him. Ostrich Eggs doing a pretty good job at doing a significant amount of damage to the red team and kind of pushing them off the keep. And the keep is going to be in favor of the blue team right now. It looks like point-wise, again, neck and neck, but it is now kind of flipped in reverse there. We are seeing the blue team ahead by about 20 points, where Team FML is going to be down by about 20 points as well. Now, we are seeing a kind of a bottleneck choke there into the entrance to the mine, away from the keep there. Ostrich Eggs desperately trying to deal a lot of damage here. He's going to pop his AoE heal there, try and get his teammates up there. But unfortunately, Dev is going to go down there as well. He is in that down state. Can his teammates actually get him out? Stunning Style is going to be coming up here for that Stomp. Stomp does not happen. Stomp is going to get knocked back. Another AoE stun there drop thing by Gottmite there. And unfortunately, no, I'm sorry, that was not Gottmite. That was Ostrich Edge. Ostrich Edge also going down. And he's going to get rallied by his teammates once again. Nice job there by the blue team. Unfortunately, Dev does get knocked back. Another AoE stun here comes out from the Warrior. Another AoE heal does come out here once again from Ostrich Eggs. Ostrich Eggs doing a very, very good job at making sure his teammate stays alive. Unfortunately, Delivery not in a good position with a bunch of Eagles around him. Kind of wielding that hammer like a madman right now. Really trying to make sure that this point is staying towards the favor of themselves. Now, right now, we are seeing about a 50-point difference in both teams here. JWoww, unfortunately, does go down there to torch there on Tarkus, excuse me. And unfortunately, right now, that is going to be another point capped in favor of the blue team. That's going to put them ahead just that ever slightly now. The point values right now, as it stands, is becoming a more and more apparent towards the blue team. Blue team is a very, very much ahead. Right now, they are about 70 points ahead. That is a large lead in this map right now. This map is a very, very hard map to come back from because the points are so far away right now. Normally, you want to see kind of a mesmer in this matchup, which is always really, really good. You can just kind of point from point to point, which is very, very useful here. Unfortunately, Kensuda actually does go down there. Dealing a lot of damage, trying to get rallied there, but unfortunately he does go down, and looks like Tarkus is really trying to deal some extra damage as well, and not being able to, very, very low there as well. And unfortunately, his rice eating days are going to be over, and that is going to be him in his down state once again here. Tons of AoE damage going on to the point of the keep here. We're seeing Soul from FML dealing and chasing down Ostrich Eggs. Ostrich Eggs desperately trying to run away here. Unfortunately, Soul's spirits are down. He's going to have to resummon them to do any sort of work right now. And he is going to actually be retreated away here. He's going to be summoning his spirits once again back up there. And right now, the point advantage is almost at a 100-point difference right now. And it looks like Team FML needs to try and 2-cap, which is something they just did. Red Team just got back the keep, which is a crucial point in this map. They all, as well as they just got back the mine. And Kruk, man, just being such a troll. Being just such a nuisance right now. Kruk dealing a lot of damage to down arrow, up arrow. Down arrow, up arrow, taking a significant damage and just getting completely obliterated almost in seconds here. And it looks like he's going to be able to actually get up here once again. And Team FML is almost going to be able to rally their team member here. It looks like the blindness did just go off there from Soul to actually help up arrow, down arrow. And it looks like Kruk here in a lot of hurt there. He is going to go down, unfortunately. And that was a amazing play by Kruk there, doing a significant amount of damage there. And we are going to look at up arrow, down arrow. I love that name, by the way. And it looks like he is going to be using a kind of an interesting build. He is using rifle turret and a throw mine, which is really, really interesting. You normally see engineers use kits. He does have that bomb kit available as well, but he is going to use that healing kit to give his teammates a lot of support there. Of course, we do see a lot of good AoE damage coming out onto the keep there once again here. Let's take a close aerial view here once again as the statue kind of gets in the way just a little bit here. But we do see the spirits of Soul doing a lot of AoE damage there once again, and the Guardian is going to use his spinning death move, which I just love. I never remember what that spinning death move is called. I do apologize. Soul, unfortunately, being very, very low here. And unfortunately, popping Sanctuary to try and res up Soul here. Soul does get rallied. Very, very nice job there by Stunning Styles, using that Sanctuary at the appropriate times there. Unfortunately, he has a lot of condition damage on him right now. Unfortunately, going to use that Wave of Light, but unfortunately, stop saying unfortunately, damn it. That needs to stop. Gotta stop saying unfortunately. Let's go back to another aerial view here onto the keep, and we are going to see Kasuda actually try and claim this for the blue side. The blue side is up by about 40 points. They only need 50 more points to win, and once the Svanir and Chieftain actually spawn, they are going to have to be very, very careful because that is going to add a significant amount of points to the roster for the blue team. And unfortunately, the blue team actually decapping all points right now. They're the only ones bringing up any sort of score right. And unfortunately, we do see Got might desperately try and decap this point there, but right now, nice job there onto the stun there. Unfortunately, Ostrich Eggs, stop saying unfortunately. Ostrich Eggs does use that stun there to try and get his opponent off the guard there. Not going to happen, and it looks like Gottmind is going to be able to use his stun as well. That supply drop being so effective, bringing down healing and a lot of other mayhem for the blue team to actually deal with. JWoww getting very, very low here at the henge. Unfortunately, don't say it. Right now, not being in a good position here, JWoww being downed almost to the point of just kind of, they're just kind of standing there, and that is going to be the game for this particular matchup. And that is going to be about a 80-point difference, so not too big of a lead. But the red team definitely had a significant, little bit of trouble trying to get their footing after about 200-point range there. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, please leave feedback on this cast. I very much appreciate it.